What's up, everyone? We got Mrs. Chowderhead doing some seeker action, and we just want to show off some of these times. About 2:45 is what I'm running on these seeker hits. Some little faster, some a little slower. Of course, you get some of these 4 ERs, even though I'm at 6. I just want to show off some of these. Not that complicated. Just boom, boom, and boom. 42 seconds. So you're not going to learn much there. Let's go ahead and show some 6 ER play. Now you got to figure out the path that your seekers are going to take. And use the heavy choppers and the heavies they drop just really as mind clearing. So right there we took out shock mines, some boom mines, but I use the heavy choppers to take out shock launchers. Sometimes an artillery 1 shock launcher, and use the heavy choppers and heavies to take out another one. And when they split like that, I usually try to conserve my GBE for artillery, extra flares. This one looked a little bit different, so I knew it was going to go to this engine room and then possibly this engine room or this one here. So I went ahead and dropped my choppers. I hit taunt with bullet, and then I started clearing all these shock mines. Let's go ahead and go 2 times, which some of them went where I thought they would and some went up to the top. But we did get the troop health, so that's helping out big time. A couple of artillery there finish it off. We got Bolsario. Did we show that one already? We did. Boom, boom, and boom. And then a couple fails here. We can show those off too. And another 4 ER, but basically the same strategy. Now 253, this was really surprising. He did not have the rocket launchers. He did not have flamethrowers. So he skipped a bunch of stuff. So we took out the first wave of defenses with 3 artillery. We flared up and took out, and we missed that shock mine. We flared up and took out the shock launcher. Now here my troops are going for the next shock launcher, which they take down now. And of course my seekers went the opposite way, so I went ahead and sent my choppers and bullet up to the top to take that one out, since my seekers were headed this way anyway. So that's how we get such a fast time, is it's on the split there. Sometimes they go where you think they will, sometimes they don't. That's kind of why I made this complicated base, is it makes it hard to split your troops. And if you do split your seekers and choppers, let's say bottom right, bottom left, they're both going to go for this engine room. Then they're both going to go here. Then here and up to the top. So that was Surf and Turf. Here's a 249. Lots of mines in the way. So we took out the closest shock launcher, hit taunt, flared to the next closest, and again our seekers went the opposite way that we thought they would, and we had enough left over to finish that one off. That was actually a close one. The bases are getting a little bit harder to finish. And we had this one again, no flamethrowers. Makes it easy. We kind of messed this one up. We did not flare in time. And I actually thought this was the last engine room. And then I noticed there was one more. So we had to quickly flare that last engine to keep the seekers alive. And we just had one. We almost finished it. It's another complex base with 4 engine rooms out here in the middle and 2 up top. So what I should have done is dropped on the right side. But we took out one shock launcher. We went for the next shock launcher. And we were a little bit early on the taunt or late on the seeker drop, however you want to look at that. And I screwed up. I flared up to the top. And what I should have done is flared to, let's say, machine guns, because my seekers went the opposite way that I thought they would. Again, I missed a shock mine here, and all my choppers went down, and my heavies sat there and got picked off, or my seekers got picked off, because there's another shock mine over here that we did not see. And I prematurely flared to the next engine room. So we would have beat Sun on time if we had flared our troops in the same direction. It took him almost 2 minutes to finish us off. Let's go into a live battle. We do have a Doom Cannon out here now, so that should be interesting. We pretty much going to leave everything where it's at. Our offense is so fast against diddle players, against rocket chopper players, and this is the kind that really gives me problems. If we drop far right, they're going to run through here and hit this engine room, then down here, then up, then over, and then all the way to the top. So I really hate seeing these bases, but what we're going to do is we're going to drop left, so they'll already be on this side. We're going to flare the shock launcher there. We're going to take out this shock launcher, and we're basically going to have to flare our heavy choppers after this one goes down. And then flare all the way to the top. So let's go ahead and send that up, drop these seekers down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taunt just in time. Once that shock launcher goes down, need to move over and shut this down. There's a shock mine I did not see. And then they're coming this way. Let's hit taunt. Gotta clear this shock mine right there. And then we need to flare up. Hit taunt again. Keep those alive as long as possible. And then we're going to flare to the right to this next engine and hit taunt as soon as we can. Now, let's hit that taunt. but it looks like the amplified troops have already taken out our seekers. And our opponent took us down. We have a lot of heavies left out there. Let's hit that taunt. And drop an artillery. 226 is really slow. But we did talk quite a bit before we hit the attack button. So he got us. Hey. By 10 seconds. So let's check that replay. That might have been a rocket chopper attack. Because I don't have great... Oh, diddles. We're doing a split diddle attack. I feel like I need to put the Doom Cannon out closer. I knew it. As soon as they see that Doom Cannon, they put critters on it. If I put it down here with the damage amp, they'll shock everything. So we're going to put some boom mines around it. And that's just going to force them to drop critters or use artillery to take it out. It's only a level 1, which is depressing, but probably need to find a really good spot for that. I thought about putting it back here, maybe replacing that mortar. We're out here in the middle. Not going to do much good. Move that up and over. Bring this up. Alright, now let's see if we can keep going. Hopefully we don't hit any perimeter bases that have all the defenses and engine rooms around the outside wall that will kill a seeker attack. This is not so hard. It looks hard. It's not. You just have to be perfect on your timing. So the shock launchers have to go down. The shock mines all have to get cleared. I wish I could fly seekers in under smoke. We don't have smoke. So we're going to have to be perfect on our timing. Hero comes out. Boom, boom, and boom. Let's go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the seekers are coming out. And losing choppers already. Boom with the taunt. Let's go ahead and shock some of this stuff. Move our troops up. Taunt again. Let's shock this stuff. Taunt again. And we should be able to finish this one off. One more taunt. In no time flat. 58 seconds for a compact base with heavy chopper seekers. That's gonna wrap this video up. I don't think it gets any better than that. Here we are at 1.5 minutes. Boom. Boom. We're going to take out a couple more riflemen there. Thanks for watching. I love when the Seekers come out to play because they're nasty. Next, we will probably just go ahead and get building damage. We don't have any building damage that I'm aware of on this account. We have health, so there's one damage, and there's another damage that will be 4 chests away from those. And with 1.6 million upgrade tokens, we should be able to do something about it. Also, I want to get the barrage just to help clear mines, which the artillery and the artillery and the critters do a pretty good job of. So we moved up a few slots, still in the US, nowhere near the global. We're not even going to look at that. But guys, thanks for watching as always. I hope you have fun with Seekers this season. It's finally time for them to come out and play. Chowderhead out.